Hello. Just wanted to take this opportunity to discuss week 2 assignments for EDU 486. So I hope you're all doing well. I want you to know that if you have questions that you can email me. And as I stated earlier, we will not Zoom every week. If we Zoom, I will try to post an assignment explanation for you via Zoom. And if you, as I said, if you have questions, please make sure that you ask those questions or send me an email. Let me see if I can share your course, Moodle course shell with you. Okay. All right, so as you know, we discussed week 1, and I want you to make sure that you take a moment to look at the assignment guidelines. Some of you are not following the assignment guidelines, so make sure that you do that. The assignment for this week is a PowerPoint presentation for educators, who's who in America, in American education, and major contributions to education. Let's take a look at that. It says prepare a PowerPoint presentation and include the information for assignment items 1 and 2. So here's what you have to do. Research Parsman, Maria Montessori, Ralph Tyler, Frederick Forbel, John Dewey, Booker T. Washington, Jane Addams, Benjamin Bloom, W.E.B. Du Bois, Ella Flagg Young, and Noah Webster. These must be included. You may use points, bullets, in order to share the contributions that they made to education. It says focus on the major contributions the individuals made to the field of education. There's only a few contributions used in bullet form. Then what you need to do with part 2 is research all of the authors listed, and their last names are there. Research those authors or those contributors, but then you only need to include 5 of those in the same video, in the same PowerPoint presentation. So you will have, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 5 in the video. And please make sure that you include a title page as well as a reference page in your PowerPoint presentation. I will go back and amend this because I don't see it. But anyway, so that's assignment, that's the assignment of PowerPoint, who's who in American education and major contributions to education, okay? So let's move back down slowly to week 2. The innovation project directions I will share in another video following this one. And I will talk about the innovation sample. But let's look now at the reflection paper. Now remember, the reflection paper relates to the North Carolina Teaching Working Conditions Survey. This is due next week. I hope you've been working on it. If not, we need to talk. This reflection paper will ask you to review the North Carolina Teacher Working Conditions Survey. It's on the NCDPI website, and it says discuss the results of the survey for your school, which is due week 3. So once you select the school, you may find the Teacher Working Conditions Survey results on this website. So make sure you review it and then prepare a discussion paper, a reflection paper, sharing what you saw. Make sure you share the strengths and maybe some of the challenges that the school is experiencing, okay? So that's what you need for that. Make sure you follow the assignment guidelines. So week 3 seminar, of course, the reflection paper is due. And of course, you have a forum, the Working Conditions Survey Forum. A says, discuss any changes that have been made in your school system that addresses the results of the Working Conditions Survey and how they might reflect certain ideologies or thoughts present in American schools. So you need to go back and look at your Teacher Working Conditions Survey. Maybe look at what the issues were and see if anything has changed. If it has, then share those with us in the forum. If you have not seen any changes, then share that, okay? And B says, discuss what changes should be made at the school and the system levels based on these results. It says, please respond to the questions and then reply to 2 classmates' responses. So if no changes have been made, then of course you make the suggestions as to what you think would help them to address the challenges. And if they have made changes, maybe take another item and discuss that and say, well, changes were made, but I also see another area, and this is what I suggest. Are there any questions and comments or concerns? If so, you may call me. So again, week 2, you are to prepare a PowerPoint presentation for the who's who in American education that are listed, and you are to research all of the major contributors that are listed, but you only need to include 5 in the PowerPoint. Along with the PowerPoint, please remember to include an intro slide and also with your name on it, as well as a reference slide, okay? Again, we're going to discuss the innovation project directions. We're going to look at a sample innovation project. And remember that your reflection paper with the North Carolina Teacher Working Conditions Survey is due week 3. Again, week 3, you will submit your reflection paper and respond to the Working and Learning Conditions Survey Forum, items A and items B. Okay, happy week 2 and happy week 3.